going on, guys? Back here again with the 350Z drift build. This is part 2 to the series. If you guys haven't watched the first part, make sure you guys go back to the first video to make sure that you guys know what's going on, and then just come back to this video after you're done with that one. Today we're going to be welding the differential, reinstalling the rear suspension, and also we're going to be putting solid diff bushings in the differential and in the subframe. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and drain the diff now. I'm not going to drain it by taking the plug out. I'm just going to take the cover off and just let it drain that way. Alright, so I got all the bolts out. Just going to go ahead and set those aside. There we go. Then just set this aside for now. So we got the diff cover off. Next step is you're going to get your brake cleaner. And this is a big deal. Make sure that you use a non-chlorinated brake cleaner. Otherwise, when you weld with the chlorinated brake cleaner, it could create a poisonous gas and kill you. So just be careful with that. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what I've been told many times. So I'm just gonna go with that. So this is the brake cleaner I went with. Just regular brake clean, non-chlorinated. Got it from AutoZone. It's like $4. So now I'm gonna open up the garage just to let it air out in here. I don't want too much fumes to be just going around inside the garage. So you gotta make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. So now I'm gonna go ahead and continue cleaning the inside of the diff, or start cleaning the inside of the diff with the brake cleaner. I wanna make sure to get as much oil as I can out of there. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and light this up now. Just throw some in. Go ahead and step out of the way. Oop. And the reason for burning this is because the fire burns away at the oil, so make sure everything's really clean. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean out the bottom of the differential, clean around the gears, make sure everything's pretty dry, and let it all dry down. And then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna start welding. Alright, so I'm gonna do a final rundown, make sure everything's dry. Just rub up all this area, try to get it dry. I don't want any catching on fire or anything. Now we're gonna go ahead and heat up the area that we're gonna weld. Just that way, because this welder is not very strong, just that way it's hot enough to get good penetration. Just get everything hot. No wonder it didn't work. I didn't hook up the ground. Wow, what a fucking head ass moment. So don't be like me and remember to hook up your ground. Just gonna hook it up to the case right here. Alright, so if you guys can't see, what I'm welding is, there's these holes right here. So this hole right there, that hole, there's these spider gears on the inside of these holes. So I'm just going in there and welding in, and on the side right here, on this, and also in these holes right here, and just filling them up with weld, making sure I'm penetrating them, connecting all the spider gears to each other, and then I'm also connecting them to the case as well. That way there's no movement in here at all. It is getting pretty dirty. I'm not the best welder, so there's like beads and stuff. So I'm gonna have to just be adamant about cleaning it up properly before I go reinstall it. Got done welding the diff. Trying to get it all cleaned out now. It's a pain to clean. So I'm just trying to get in there and just pull out all the extra slag off the welds and clean up in the bottom because it collects down there and it also collects in the gear in the rear. So I'm just trying to just turn it and break all of them loose and then get all the slag loose off the welds, and then after that I'm gonna go ahead and also scrape off this old RTV and apply new RTV, and then reseal it, and then fill it up with diff fluid again. Got the diff all put back together. Now I'm gonna move on to the bushings, and I'll go ahead and replace these old worn out bushings with new solid bushings. Alright, we're back here again today. We have a long day ahead of us. I am not looking forward to taking the differential bushings out, but it's got to get done. After that, I should be able to be good to put the toe arms in, the camber arms, reinstall the axles and the rest of the dual caliper kit, and get the whole rear end buttoned up. Ow! So I ended up getting the bushings out. These things are nasty. I tried burning them. I tried drilling through them. None of that stuff really worked. All that worked for me was just sheer force. Just be patient and I used a 32mm socket on both of them, and just with my rubber mallet, and just started hitting the hell out of them. And they'll come out eventually. But it was kind of a pain. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the bushing and the rear subframe. Before I take out that rear differential, the subframe bushing, I'm gonna go ahead and install these ISR solid bushings. So you're gonna make sure you want to put this thin one on top and then the thicker one on the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that bottom one in there first. Usually it helps if they're cold, but it's pretty cold out here right now, so I don't have anything to worry about. It fits right in. See? No fitment issues at all. We're now on to the next part of the removal, which is this one, the one I've been dreading the most. Oh, I'm gonna have to drill out around here, and then there's this metal ring that goes around. I'm gonna have to make a little slit in that. I rented a Sawzall from Home Depot. It looks huge though, so hopefully I'll be able to make it work. So I'm gonna just start going around and just drilling through.
That slight yaw. Now the huge tail is passing the tower. She's lifting up. We have tower clear. We have tower clear. We're beginning to feel the first thunderous roar. I can see her rising now as she's going up straight into the roll program, which she should be completing. We should expect to hear from the astronauts as this spit of land is beginning to shake with the...
Well, when you don't know how to drill correctly, that's what happens. Breaking drill bits. Jeez, this thing's hot. So we got the original bushing removed. Now it's time for the solid bushing. Oh man, that was a pain. Look at the floor. It's like full of all this dirty rubber. Alright, so we got some grease on the bushing. Now we're gonna go back under there and get it tapped in. So it started to go in there nicely, but now it got tight just like before. Maybe if I tap it in, it'll go in. What I may try to do is try to get the differential back up, and then as I bolt it in, it'll pull the bushing through, because this thing is not moving at all. It has no give. So I think that's what I'm going to try. Alright guys, well somehow I ended up losing all of my footage. It's really unfortunate. I'm sorry I couldn't finish the video for y'all, but I still wanted to put this out there so you guys could at least see the first half of it. What I ended up doing at the end is just finish reinstalling the differential, and I installed some camber arms, Gktech camber arms, and some Gktech toe arms, and then I just reinstalled the axles and all that. It's pretty simple. I reinstalled the e-brake, but most of the stuff is the same way that it came out, it went back in. So I'm just going to leave that there for y'all. And this is it for part 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel and like this video. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below. And don't forget to build your dreams too. Alright y'all have a great day.